What's the recipe for happiness in retirement? Obviously not working, right? But it's more than that. Through our experience helping thousands of people, what are the factors that influence happiness in retirement? I'll share that and more coming up. My name is Mike Bernard. I'm the host of the Wise Money Show. I'm also one of the certified financial planners right here at Korhorn Financial Group. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and smash that thumbs up button. All right, so money itself doesn't make you happy. Okay, it just doesn't. I've seen it. It's more like oxygen, where you need it to live, but in and of itself, it's not life. That's a Kevin Korhorn-ism. Finances, I've certainly seen money make people, ruin people's lives or make them very sad by some of the choices that they've made. But in and of itself, it can't make you happy, okay? If probably focusing on it too much will do the opposite, honestly, okay? So how can you use finances? How can you use your financial choices and wise decisions to help set you up for more happiness? Well, in retirement, we've helped thousands of people make that decision, make that leap, get there, move from their working years into retirement. And there's three commonalities for folks that I would say are in retirement and they're happy. There's sort of three commonalities that they have with their finances, financial choices that they make, that to me help yield financial happiness. Let's get into it. The first thing retirees do with their money that helps them have happiness and joy in life is they have fun. That's right, they have fun. I would describe that in a few different ways. Number one, spend time with family, right? And so that would, to me, I'm a family man myself, so when I get there and retired, to me, I would love to have as much time as possible with family, whether they're living nearby or across the country. That would be a way of having fun and enriching and providing joy in retirement. Two, having experiences, certainly new experiences, yield fun in retirement and therefore yield happiness. And those experiences will take different shapes and sizes for everyone, whether that's you buying or renting a motorhome and just driving around the countryside, going to Europe or a foreign country, maybe seeing something that you've never seen before, having a new experience, new excursion, taking a vacation, taking an annual vacation, taking a family vacation, something like that. Those that are happy in retirement have fun through those experiences. And a third way we see people having fun in retirement that leads to happiness is giving, okay? Giving out of a joyful heart, giving to causes that you care about, whether it's your religious organization, your church, right? Or funding a mission or funding something, some sort of change that you'd love to see in the community or you want to help be a part of. That helps you have fun in retirement and create significant happiness as well. The second way that we see retirees have happiness in retirement, it's not just fun, but they also have freedom. Freedom in your finances can come in many different ways. The way that we see it oftentimes in retirement is getting out of debt. Doesn't need to be that for everyone, but debt in and of it, well, you could say, well, debt is leverage, yeah, at times, but it's also bondage. You owe a payment to someone else, automatically every single month or whatever it is. So getting out of debt creates a lot of financial freedom. Having strong cash flow, okay, saying, well, I know my expenses or lifestyle is somewhere in here, and I've got cash flow that's above that. That yields some freedom. Then you've got some choice and you've got some freedom with your finances. So having strong cash flow in retirement as well. Knowing where to get cash from if something comes up, being able to not stress about your finances. You've got freedom because you know if something comes up, okay, I've got my emergency fund here, or no, I don't have the emergency fund because I'm going to access my joint account or I access my IRA, and I know that I've got the freedom to do that because our retirement plan or the plan for our finances works and I'm not going to dip into my assets too much. So that liquid access to capital. The other way people have freedom in retirement that leads to happiness is strong health insurance, whether that's Medicare plus a supplement, whether that's Medicare Advantage. There isn't one that creates more freedom than the other, but understanding how it works and then talking to your health insurance expert on an annual basis to ensure that you've got the right plan, okay? That gives you lots of freedom so that you know if there's a health emergency or when you have medical expenses, you've got freedom that, okay, I've got the right coverage in place. And then the third component that we see help yield happiness for those in retirement. Yes, fun, yes, freedom, but then flexibility. Flexibility. The unknown does happen. The uncertain happens at times. You're going to need to adapt. So number one, having a clear retirement plan that shows you're on track financially, this works, and therefore when life throws you curveballs, you can adapt to it because your plan works. Second, as far as flexibility, going back to income, having a strong income plan. Hey, our lifestyle is somewhere in here, but between Social Security and pensions and what we're automatically drawing out from our investments, here's how much income we have. Therefore, we can be flexible. We can be adaptable because we've got very strong income that fits within that overall financial plan, and it gives us margin in our daily spending, our monthly spending. And the last component with flexibility is flexibility with Uncle Sam. And I don't mean, well, sometimes you pay your taxes, sometimes you don't. I mean tax diversification. That you're proactive with what tax bracket are you in? What sort of income and deductions do you routinely have? And therefore, what's the right plan for paying the taxes on this wealth that you've built up over your life, and having that flexibility to say, okay, they've just tinkered with tax laws, let's adjust this with our plan, or it seems like tax rates could be going up in the future. Here's the tax strategy. Here's how we'll be flexible with taxes to optimize our tax strategy today. That flexibility gives great peace of mind and happiness as well. Your finances alone can't yield happiness. They just can't. They're a means to an end as opposed to an end in and of itself. So make wise financial choices now as you're planning for retirement or right on the cusp of retirement or in retirement. Make wise financial decisions so that your finances liberate you, free you up to live the life that you're called to, one, hopefully, that is full of joy and happiness. What are those components that we've seen? Retirees that have happiness have fun, freedom, and flexibility. Those are intangible compared to the math and analysis and geeky stuff that CFPs like me do all the time to help make sure you're on track and able to retire. But all of that analysis and those decisions need to lead you to more fun, more freedom, and more flexibility in your finances. Your CFP should be helping you with that. If they're not, you can always contact a CFP on my team. Find us online, Korhorn.com. That's Korhorn with a K. WiseMoneyShow.com. You can find us there as well, or give us a call, 574-247-5898. All right, there you have it. Go out and take your next wise step in your financial life.